Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Elemental Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes, shall we? So I've never played any of these games before. It appears it's a series. It says something about a Sorcerer King down here in the bottom left. And this is a Stardock game. I generally enjoy Stardock games. And because I've never played before, we will be diving into the tutorial so we can learn all about leading a magical kingdom, building cities, casting spells, and fighting battles. So let's try this. Get the basics before we start a new game and just don't know what's going on.
Welcome to the Legendary Heroes tutorial.
Thanks.
Here you will be learning how to found your capital, use magic, expand your kingdom, and fight off your enemies. The tutorial will always show your current objective at the top of the screen. If you get stuck, left-click on the objective bar to remind you of your current task.
Okay.
First, you will want to find a plot of land suitable for your capital. Left-click to select your sovereign unit, then right-click to move them. If your units have run out of moves, you may need to press the turn button to advance to the next season. To start a city, you will need to find a tile with resource yields, which are represented by a yield overlay on that tile. Higher grain yields will allow for bigger cities. Higher material yields will provide cities with increased production. And higher essence yields will allow you to cast additional enchantments on that city.
Huh.
Once on a tile with yields, press the Settle button to build your capital.
Okay. Interesting. So it kind of seems like this game is a mashup. Like, I feel this kind of 4X Civilization vibe coming from it, and yet a Heroes of Might and Magic fighting element. So let's just see how it all plays out. The first step, move onto the tile with yields and press the Settle button. This will found your capital city, where you can build improvements and train units. I do enjoy doing that. And it looks like there's a separate video that you can watch about that. Probably the video I just saw, but maybe not. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in and just check out the game. And it looks like it's running fine at these settings that I have it at. Hopefully everything is readable for you. Move onto the tile with yields and press the Settle building. Alright, so this is going to... I'm going to move here with a left click. Oh no, you right click actually, don't you? You select Lady Proserpine, and you move her down here. Now, it looks like in the bottom left, I have a little heads-up display character panel for her. She's got 3 moves, 4 attack, 0 defense, and 32 hit points. And, oh, what's this equip? Oh, cool. She has, like, equipment that she can put on. So, yeah, so it's very much like that Heroes vibe where it is, you know... We do have the 4X element, but then we have a character that we're going to equip with gear. And she's got a crown and her staff. Alright, cool. So we're going to just right-click on this and move down here. And from this screen, we can settle a city. Now, that button has appeared down here in the character panel, and the hotkey is B. I'm going to try B. B did it. We made a new city. It's called New Paradin. Oh boy, that was sensitive.
Improvements can provide your city with a number of bonuses that range from increasing your research to providing every unit trained in the city with a special trait. In order to construct improvements, you will want to use the city's build menu.
Okay.
Use the list to select an improvement, then click the build button to begin construction.
Sure.
Improvements take multiple seasons to construct. As your production increases, the number of seasons required will be reduced. Many improvements can be upgraded. Keep this in mind when constructing improvements, as upgrades can be crucial to the future of your city's development.
Oh my, it's a dragon. Well, yes, we do want upgrades. Okay. I like this tutorial. There's something very... campy isn't the right word, but it's, you know, low budget about it. Like the narrator, it's not the best narrator, a known voice that you could get, and it's not maybe the best, and the game kind of reflects that level of polish. And yet, even though it might be absent some of the, bells and whistles of a AAA title, there's a charm to it that I really am drawn to. And to be honest, it's a very informative tutorial, so I'm enjoying this so far. You've built your capital, giving the wandering people of the world safe haven. And doesn't that make you just feel good? There's wandering people in the world, and we've just given them a place to go and be safe. Select your city and then click the build button to construct your first improvement. Okay. Alright. So, oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally pushed a button that I tried to move the camera with WASD, and that is not what we're doing here. You can click the left mouse button and drag to move the camera, or you can use the arrow keys, but the sensitivity on the arrow keys is kind of insane. So, got to be careful for that. The graphics are interesting. It's like cel-shaded almost. There's a heavy black outline on the rocks and the fence posts of my little palisade. And yeah, this is a rough and ready town. It's logs, but we're getting there. And so I'm going to select my city, and this is New Paradin. And we can start building a study. So let's go to the build menu, which is B again. And if we build a study, it's going to take 9 seasons, and it gives us +1 research per season. So it's like a science building, except this is the Rim World. I just made that up. It's not really Rim World or Disc World or any other fantasy or science fiction world. It's the Fallen Enchantress world. I don't really know what it's called, but it's the world that uses Gildar as its currency, and we use magic, not science here, so let's build this. And I will build it. Now, how much does this cost? It just takes 9 seasons, so it's probably... and that 9, I'm assuming, is representative of my production value. Like, I could make it faster if I had more production. I'm going to build it. Oh, she goes in there to do that. Oh my god, there's smoke rising from
New
it.
equipment, improvements, units, spells, and diplomatic options can all be unlocked through researching new technologies.
Okay.
To change your research, click the research button on the main screen and choose a technology in the civilization, warfare, or magic tech trees. Civilization techs will help you improve your cities and strengthen your economy by unlocking new improvements and faction bonuses.
Okay.
Warfare techs will help strengthen your military by providing new weaponry, equipment, and training techniques for your units. Magic techs will increase your magical prowess by unlocking new spells and magical items.
Cool.
Finalize your selection by clicking the Done button. Any prerequisite technologies to the one you have selected will be added to the research queue.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, research mining. Many have flocked to your city. Well, yeah, it looks like we can hold about, I don't know, 24 on a good day. Amongst them are several scholars who wish to aid in the pursuit of new knowledge. Okay, cool. It would be wise to research mining, which will allow us to tap into the precious metals of the world. Click the research bar at the top of the screen and select mining as your technology to be researched. Okay, so in the upper right, it says select mining. Okay, so I'm researching nothing. So let's tick this. And we want to go into what would you like to research? Well, here's mining right here. And it unlocks a smelter. And it gives us +1 production per material that we control or within our area of influence, I suppose. I don't know. Let's do this. Learn how these skills to construct the valuable iron mine and gold mine improvements, which will bring great wealth to your nation. Be mindful, though, of that wealth's cost. A miner's life is short, difficult, and dangerous. How isn't that true? Imposing that life upon your citizens can lead to great tragedy. Oh, I'm sorry. Recall the gruesome fate of Dirgol Matua, beloved son of Firan. I don't know that story, but I think I've heard all I need to from that brief description, and it's heart-wrenching. But how can we make progress without flinging our citizens headlong into the mines, right? Let's do it, people.
You can cast any strategic spell known by your sovereign or any champion you control from the spellbook on the main screen.
Okay.
Strategic spells can be cast on the main map. Tactical spells can only be cast in combat. To cast a spell, Select it in the spellbook and click the Cast Spell button. Most spells require a specific target. If so, you will then be prompted to select that target before the spell is cast.
That looks fun. Just set them on fire. Cast the spell Inspiration. While improvements can help specialize your cities, there are several spells that can provide bonuses as well. Click on the spellbook button to cast the spell Inspiration on your city to magically aid your research. This is awesome. See, this is something like, when I play D&D with my buddies, it's not very often that you use some of the spells that are in the repertoire of, druids or mages where they do more domestic or non-combat oriented things, and so this is a good chance to just see what wizards and witches can do when they want, or enchantresses, I suppose, can do when they want to help out in a nuke style. Alright, so I'm going to open the spellbook and cast Inspiration. Okay, so the spellbook is down here, I guess, spell. And Inspiration produces +1 research in the enchanted city, and Lady Proserpine has it. So I'm going to cast a spell. It costs 15 mana, but I have 86. So we can cast it on this city here. How about that? And you can see we've magically aided our research. So we went down from 9
explore the world,
to 5.
You will come across notable locations. Most hold lost treasures, including equipment, items, or resources.
Okay.
They can be identified by the green treasure chest icon that hangs above them. To claim a notable location, simply move a champion or your sovereign unit onto that tile.
Alright, all I gotta do is move them on there. Your first notable location. Now that your city is growing and you are researching, it's time to explore the world. That's right, let's, see what's out there. Move your sovereign to the east, where an equipment cache is rumored to hold lost treasure. Well, now you're speaking my language. There's nothing I like more than getting treasure. Let's go get some treasure. Let's go soil our royal oats, as it were, or spread our oats, or soil our royal robes. I don't know what we need to say here. Let's explore. Okay. So, capture the equipment cache to the east by moving onto it. Alright, so where is my person? Where'd you go, lady? I'm clicking on her. I guess maybe she's just blended in with the city? Can I move over here? There she goes. Yeah, she was in there, and I guess she hides when she's, in her tent. Or maybe she's in one of these houses. I didn't see that before. I assumed this was all tents. But no, we have some really nice places in here. We have a little shack, a tutor, but then we've got these beautiful blue-tiled homes there. So, we're moving on in the world. Let's go. I guess this is the cache over here. Maybe this green icon. Let me move over here. And, yep, there it is. No, that's... Or is that a mine? Let me see. What do we got here? That is it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. God, look at that burst cache of valuables. Get it. Yes, found an item. A case contains an old spear, a veteran of many battles, despite its oh god.
In the train menu, you can enlist the help of several types of units.
Mm-hmm.
If exploration is your goal, select the Scout and press the train button. If you are looking to expand your kingdom, you can instead train Pioneer units. They can settle new cities and establish outposts to claim new territory. If you wish to increase your military might, you will find Militia available for training initially. As you research additional technologies, new military units will be unlocked. You can press the Design button if you want to create custom unit types with the weapons, armor, and traits you have available.
That is cool.
In addition, as your technology level improves, your newly trained units will come outfitted with better equipment. The units you have already trained can also be manually upgraded, provided they are within your borders.
Okay.
Keep in mind that a city cannot train a unit and construct an improvement at the same time. so manage your city queue accordingly.
I will. Okay, let's keep reading this. Despite its age and the countless battles it has been used in, it is still a formidable weapon. So we're going to take it. It's a guiding spear. This spear bends and twists to seek out victims. Oh dear. It is a powerful weapon even for those unfamiliar with warfare, but be careful practicing with it, because if you're the only target, it will find your heart. Alright. Train a pioneer. Oh, they want me to go right for the pioneer, huh? I was going to do a scout, but... okay, so they want us to expand our kingdom. Let's do it. There appears to be an iron ore deposit to the east. Before we can build a mine there, we will need to prepare a pioneer to expand your borders. Select your city and click Train to start training a pioneer unit. Okay. And we finished researching mining. Hey, look at this guy. Workshops are a much-needed cog in the machine of your city production. Build them early. This guy's like, yeah, I'd love to work at your workshop. You see my robe? Handcrafted. Okay, very great. I like your breeches. Let's see. We've unlocked the smelter. All right. Let's open research, I guess, and we can go into refined production. We can research training, or we can do shard harvesting to get altars. Well, I'm a sucker for magic, so let's see. Can we research this? Or not really? I mean, this will take 19 seasons. This will take 1 season. I don't think I can actually research this yet. Oh, it's completed, but there's no other research. Okay. Well, unless it's research training, then just get that going. It only takes 1 season. Okay. And then we're going to select our city, New Paradin, and we're going to train a pioneer. And it's going to take 5 seasons. Now, being honest with you, I was curious what dictates that 5-season time length. It says it's 114 production cost, and I produce, you know, a staggering 27 productions points per turn, and so you can see that 4 turns would get me, oh, you know, 108 or so, if I'm doing that math correctly. But that's why it needs 5, but it barely needs 5. So we're going to get there. Let's build a pioneer. Okay, so I want to train a pioneer. And it's working on it.
Understanding and managing the finances of your kingdom is vital to your nation's growth. Having a steady stream of Gildar is essential in order to pay your army's wages.
Give me the Gildar.
In addition, surplus Gildar can be used in a variety of ways, from taking advantage of an opportunity in a quest to recruiting and outfitting champions. The most direct way to control your finances is by changing your tax rate. As you raise taxes, your income will increase, along with your unrest level. The higher your unrest, the less research and production your cities will provide. The tax slider on the main screen will tell you the potential results of adjusting your tax rate as you change it. To see the details of your economic breakdown, click on your total Gildar at the top of the screen.
Okay. Lower your taxes. Your advisors have suggested that you lower your tax rate to speed up production of your pioneer units. Yeah, we just need a slight bump there. Use the tax slider at the top of the screen to do this. Wow. I mean, how many times did the advisors say lower taxes? What world am I in? So if I go here, right, and I were to select low, you could see even at the lower tax rate, it will take several seasons for your pioneer unit to be trained. Use this time to explore the east and see what other mysteries lie beneath the fog. Okay, I will. But first I want to see, what did I get as a bonus? If I go up to back to normal, my unrest will raise. And it's not a huge... It's like about 3 production per turn, and very, very minimal research per turn. But anyway, that's fine. Okay, so how long is this going to take? 3 seasons now. Good enough. Alright, so let me select Is there a hotkey for selecting my current character? Yeah, U. Apparently U goes to your units, and I only have one. So they want me to go east and check out the Fog of War. Alright, so let me see here. I can't... Can I rotate the camera? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I pushed X to, like, try to rotate, and apparently it wanted me to move way over there. Okay, fine. New technology researched. This research allows you to construct the barracks improvement. Discipline is first, second, and third when building an effective fighting force. Little else matters, says Bergaxa of the Quendar. God, good old Bergaxa. Oh, she does amazing macrame. Okay, let's see. Let's open research. Let's go back then. Really all I can get is this refined production. So let's do it. Okay, so unit... Let's actually go over here. Can you take me here? Let's uncover the fog. Oh god. All we found was a little, kind of...
Oh. Pioneers are a necessity when expanding your kingdom.
Made pioneer.
They can be used to settle a city or construct an outpost. If you're looking to build further from civilization, perhaps to capture a resource node or expand your borders, you may want to build an outpost.
I do.
Outposts have the advantage of not requiring any yields in order to be built. Unlike cities, outposts will not produce tax revenue or have a construction queue. To build an outpost, simply select a pioneer and click the Outpost button. If your pioneer is tasked with settling a new city, knowing where to place it is of the utmost importance. Every city will have varied potential based on the yields of the tile it was founded on. Settle on a tile with high grain yields if you want a large city. Settle on high material yields if you want a city with maximum productivity. Settle on high essence yields if you want to fill your city with magical enchantments. As your nation expands and founds additional cities, your populace will take more effort to manage. This will lead to a global increase in unrest levels for each new city you construct. To found a city, select a pioneer and click the Settle button. Be wary when placing a city or outpost near a monster's lair. If your borders expand over a lair, it will release the monster to roam and attack your realm.
Uh-oh. Interesting. So, one thing I didn't quite understand, to build an outpost, send your newly trained pioneer to the east. When next to the iron ore deposit, select a pioneer unit and press the outpost button in the lower left corner. One thing that wasn't made clear to me, first of all, I'm going to go over here, and there's got to be a button to allow me to view the yields of the tiles. But I'm curious, like, do I get the yields from every tile that's under my influence, or only where I found my city? Anyway, so I'm going to select my pioneers, and we're going to move them next to this mine over here. Let me uncover the mine, actually, by having her just kind of walk over here. Oh, her movement got taken up. I guess it's because walking through the forest takes up 2 movement instead of 1, or maybe crossing that river. Anyway, pioneers, can you go up on this ridge, or... Yeah, just go this way. Okay, let me see here. Domestic events. Here's my thing. City event. Study completed. We're researching refined production. Oh, in my city, I need to build something. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, no construction. Let's build something. We can clear a forest. That's not very much. We can't really build that much, actually. Never mind. Can I train like a scout or something? Yeah. What is this? Weak. Yeah, they have no movement penalty, though, through forests, swamps, or hills, and they have +1 sight. I'm going to train a scout just to have it moving around. And then, Lady Proserpine, where are you guys going? You're going here. Can you make it there? Alright, they're trying to get there. She's going to explore. Now, if I were to move... Will it tell you how many movement tiles it takes up? Let's see. What if I click on this square? I don't get any, like, information from it. I'm trying to see if it'll tell me how much movement it will take to pass through a tile. Anyway, go over here. And go up here. Alright, she's done. And the scouts are done. Okay. Good. Can you guys go... Yeah, go over here. Alright, now these people, let's get them to go next to this tile. Oh, you're done. Alright, so turn is over. You have idle cities. Oh, right. So let me go to my city by pushing C, and we'll push build. No, let's push actually train. I'm going to get out of this menu, push train. And now I want to train like a militia guy. You know, I could train a spearman, though, actually, and use that cool spear. Let's do that. Now, can I design them to use... This is going to be the spearman. And, I mean, you look cool, but instead of this spear, can I edit you so that you... weapon, upgradable club, upgradable spear. Nah, never mind. Just build a regular spearman. I don't understand that just yet, so train one. Okay, and A ends the turn. Alright, so let me just shift unit over here, and we're going to have them walk up here. And I am going to just try to settle. Oh, it must be on a tile that provides grain. Yeah, I want to see what the tiles yield. How do I want to turn that on. Show grid. No. I mean, the grid is fine, but no, I want to see terrain window. I mean, I don't see a terrain window. Oh, it does tell you how much movement. It says 0.5 times movement. So, like, you get half movement on a hill, half movement on a swamp. So that is shown. But the resource yields are really also what I'm kind of looking for right now. So let me see about advanced options. Man, I'd really like to see, like, the key commands or something. Oh, here's the HUD information. This is supposed to show display icons over resource hordes in the strategic view. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see if that does it. No. If I zoom way in, it doesn't do it. I'd really like to see the... There's gotta be a key that shows this. I'm gonna have to mess around for a second to find this. No. Skip, I guess? Okay. Really what I want to just see is... Oh, no, I can build an outpost. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong. I get it. I was trying to build another city, but I don't want to do that. I just want to build an outpost, which is different from a city. But I do want to be able to see the resource yields at some point. Anyway, outpost. So we've made an outpost. And send your pioneers next to the iron ore to build an outpost. We did that. And now can you go here? What happens? Do we claim it? Equip. What do you mean shop? Oh, did we equip this spear with you? Yeah, equip this. It's way better than what you had. Alright, cool. And then go over here. Just kind of look around. What do we got? A nearby iron ore is now under our control.
Wild resources can provide you with the materials needed to create your armies, power your spells, and strengthen your cities. To claim a resource, it must be contained within your borders. Outposts can extend your borders and claim resources located in areas unable to support a city. Once a resource is under your influence, simply select it and click Build. This will add it to the construction queue of the nearest city. Keep in mind that, like city improvements, resource improvements can be upgraded after researching certain technologies.
Okay, so build a mine. Once you've researched mining and have built an outpost, we did that. Next to the iron ore deposit, you're ready to start gathering metal. To build a mine, simply click on the iron ore and press the build button at the lower left. Okay. So, click on the mine, and then click build. I did it. Cool.
Champions are the heroes of the world of Elemental. They gain levels, cast spells, and acquire items, much like your sovereign.
Uh-huh.
As your faction accumulates fame over time, new champions will offer to join you. When they do, you will be presented with a choice between different champions. Pick wisely, as there is no guarantee the ones you decline will return in the future. You can increase your nation's fame by building certain improvements, and by completing quests. Quests can be found scattered throughout the world, and are easily identified by the scroll icon above their tile. In order to undertake a quest, simply walk a champion or your sovereign into that tile and follow the instructions. Active quests will be added to the quest tracker on the left side of the screen. You can click on a quest to be taken to the location of its next objective. Please move your sovereign onto the quest location on the map to continue.
Okay, so there's a quest for me to get. Recruit a champion. There are rumors of a gathering darkness in the forest east of your realm. Undertake a quest to raise your fame and attract the help of a champion. Okay. So let's see. So let's go get this. Look at that cool little home out here in the middle of nowhere. It's got some horses. Has a nice wagon. Okay, you use the middle mouse button to rotate the map. And that looks awesome. Let's just check out the front door of this place. They've got a well. Oh, there's like a little family sitting at the picnic table out front. Let me look at that again. Can I zoom in any more than that? No? There's just people sitting there. Oh, there's a hooded figure. Do you see that? The map wants to rotate the other way. Anyway, there's a hooded figure sitting out with that family at the front. That's probably the champion. All right, let's go over here then. Rats in the ruins. Oh, it's always rats for that first quest. This is awesome. A wide-eyed young man approaches you, visibly shaken. Rats. They're everywhere. They've infested my family's burial grounds. I will give you a doom club if you help me. Will you assist him? Alright, so he's going to give me a doom club. Let's mouse over this doom club. I don't really get much information on it. It sounds really good, though. You know, the family burial grounds. Wow, can you imagine if you had family burial grounds nearby your home? That's something else. But you do got to keep the rats out. Rats are my specialty. Alright, so we need to go clear them out. Done. Alright, so back here. Oh, it's next to our mine. Well, we can't let that happen. We're trying to get resources here. Shame on you. Alright. First of all, let me just select my other unit, which is my scout, and I'm going to have them automatically explore with X and just run around. So they're going to check things out for us. Oh, look. I like how when you zoom out, it's kind of like a chess game. Here's my sovereign. Here's my scout. Here's my spearman. Looks nice. All right. And let's see. She has one move left. We can't quite make it there. Now, these spearmen, I really want you just to defend. But for the meantime, can you kind of just check things out up here, if you don't mind? And let's see. Complete the rat quest to raise your fame and recruit a champion, of course. Alright, so let me just go back to Lady Proserpine and... or Proserpine. There you go. The rats gave you a few scratches, but you've cleared them from the ruin. Return to the inn and report the deed is done. That's interesting. It's like I didn't really do anything but walk on there. You've taken one of the rats you've killed as proof that the job is done. Wow, look at that dead rat animation. That's something else. Like, did it take mana to do that? I saw the mana symbol on it, or was it just a straight up check? Or can anybody have completed that quest? I don't really know what let me do that, but I did take 3 damage, apparently. But there was no explanation of that. Anyway, whatever. And let's see. You have idle cities that could be doing something. Yes, what can you do? Can you build anything? Can we build a village? I guess. Can you make that? No. I can demolish. I can clear a forest. I can train, you know... I guess I could train another pioneer. Yeah, sure, do that. Whatever. Let's keep expanding. And, oop, wrong thing. And, let's see, unit. Are you ready to go? Yeah, take us here. You placed the rat's corpse at the young man's feet. Your word would have been enough, he says. I'm disgusted by this. The whole reason I didn't go there and kill them with this doom club that I have is because I'm terrified of rats. You ruined my life and psychologically scarred me for eternity. But about that doom club, it's not in good condition. Would you rather have some money? Give me... You better pay what you promised. Let's see. Yeah, it's not very good. Its value is 20. I like how it's not that great, but I'll still take it anyway. Give me the club. Alright, so we got 10 fame, which gives her a fame milestone and some experience. Quest complete. Rats in the ruins. The wood has been stained black by dried blood, and the handle feels eerily warm, like shaking hands with a murderer. That's interesting comparison that you've made there. Nice simile. The prerequisite for understanding that simile is shaking hands with a murderer, which I'm just going to say I haven't done, at least to the best of my knowledge. So, there's that. Okay. Champions available. Look at this screen. Look at the confetti. Your fame has grown far and wide, attracting legendary heroes to your cause, but only one will join your service. Okay, so everything I said about that hooded figure sitting at the table, that was nothing like what I was guessing was happening. I thought the champion was just sitting here. No, there was no champion there. I just got a champion because I became famous. Alright, so we can have Inslow or Magnar. And he's an Earth apprentice with rescue and Altarian blood. I will follow you to the battle's heart. Okay, and then this life is cruel, but not nearly as much as I. Yeah, you look very sinister, and you don't have any spells, but you have like a bunch of good attacks with your bow. I want this person with spells and who's not cruel. So let's go for Inslow. You did it.
There are many threats in the world of Elemental, including enemy factions and monsters who owe allegiance to no one. No matter the enemy, there are common things you should watch out for when judging the potential danger of any unit. As a first indicator, all units in the game are broken into one of 5 increasing threat levels: weak, medium, strong, deadly, and epic.
Epic.
In general,
look at that thing.
Units will find a fairly even fight against enemies with the same threat level, while they will struggle against units of a higher level. Threat levels, however, cannot tell you everything you need to know. It's important to consider the specific spells, special abilities, and statistics of units on both sides of a close matchup.
Okay.
For instance, abilities like immunities to certain damage types can swing a battle dramatically in some fights,
Seems
yet
like
be
it would.
completely useless in others. Choosing the correct battles to engage in, and those you should avoid, will be essential to ensuring your victory.
Okay. Fight the Earth Elemental. The rumors are true. I didn't hear these rumors. A deadly Earth Elemental has awoken in the Eastern Forest. Send your sovereign and champion to attack this monster before it threatens your kingdom. Well, now I feel like a dummy for getting the Earth Apprentice, who's probably not going to do anything great against this. But that's the way the ball bounces, right? Awesome. So we need to attack this guy. We've got some units here that are doing their thing, exploring. And we need to go take this down. So I'm going to have... Let's just go over here. And you... can you come over here? Can you equip that club? I need you... Gosh, what do we want resource-wise? Probably something over here, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to kind of move this person out to get them ready to go. Can I equip you with anything? Oh, you have a healing potion. That's good, I suppose. Awesome. Maybe I can give him the Doom Club. See what that Doom Club does against this Earth Elemental. Well, everyone, I think this is a good first look at the game. We're starting up the tutorial. Obviously, we have more work to go, and I'm really curious if you guys are interested in this game and you want to see a little bit more of it. Sometimes, I fall for games like this that are just kind of amalgams of other game types. So I really see this as a marriage between Civilization and Heroes of Might and Magic, and then infused with just general Stardock 4X stuff, and I like it. And so I'm into it. It's older, it's a little wonky, but just that usually brings out the charm in me. I like that it has fantasy and magic, and I'm curious to know what you guys think of it. If you've played it before, what are your recommendations and tips for this game in terms of getting into it? How much fun is it? And if not, what are your impressions of it so far, as I've played about 40 minutes or so of the tutorial and, seen some of the systems and what the game has to offer. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have an excellent evening or day. Take care, everybody.